Growth. Dang. Okay. So I just came back from the football game. I call it the marching band game, but the football game. We will beat the Matha. It was an amazing game. It was like we were losing by like 1, 2 points at the like with 26 seconds left. Then they got the points. Then it became extra time. Then the team did their thing and won the game. Really fun. Um, but yeah, growth. Uh, I think today I've really just been noticing the small ways I've grown as a person. Even like I don't like today, right? I had to create a slideshow. I also had to prepare, make a video and a letter for my friend because it was her birthday, and I missed that. So I was really like sad about that. So I wanted to surprise her with something, and then I had to do a recording video for friends, and I had to do my biology homework. So on a regular, if like 3 weeks ago, I know maybe yeah, 3 to 4 weeks ago, I would have stayed up to like 3 a.m. doing it. But then this time, I just broke it up into. I said, okay, I had to sleep at a certain time. I said, "Okay, I'm not going to stay up to 3 a.m. I'm actually just come. I think I stayed up to 1 a.m. So I'm going to get the module and slideshow because our first meeting was today. So I got the module and slideshow mostly done. Then I got the what else did I get done? I got most of my biology homework done. Then I said, okay, the rest of the stuff I'm just gonna have to break down throughout the day. I also got the letter done for my friend. So that was by 1 a.m. I just went to bed. Cause like if I stay up to 3 a.m., it affects the rest of my day, which is just not beneficial. So then after that, uh, that was the first change I noticed. Then another change I noticed was I've become how I've become a leader. I think it's like with the module thing, it was really surprising because last year we had about 7 people. For this meeting, we had 26, and then people were still emailing me that they couldn't come and could they please be put on the list. So that was really amazing. It was funny because the room was full, right, and people were still coming in. I was like, oh, okay, so like, you know, it starts to get to you. It's like, oh, okay, this it's really happening. But yeah, that was amazing, and I don't feel like the old me would have been ready for that. I feel like you have gotten scared, but I handled the meeting well. Even when they were talking, I just like I my tactic is I will say I'll try and continue the presentation, right? So I can signal to people, okay, I need to talk now, but then I'm not going to compete with other people. So I just stop talking, and then people can notice that I started talking and stopped, and then maybe they can stop as well. Like they will signal their friend like, oh, okay, so he was talking. So that's my tactic. But yeah, well, I think I'm just going to jump over to the oh yeah, the friend thing. So with the friend thing and the French thing, haha, FRE. I'm not sure if it's FR. Okay, with the French thing, I was like, okay, there's not like it wasn't personal growth. It was more so my knowledge in the French thing. I was like, because you had to have a conversation on the AP class and thing. I was surprised how much I understood. I was like, oh, maybe I can actually like understand French. So that was nice. Especially considering I'm going to France this November for a school trip. Then with the friend thing, one of my best friends, it was her birthday yesterday, and I missed it, and I felt really bad because I was focusing so much on myself yesterday that I didn't even like, oh, that's a. And I talked to her. I had like a full blown conversation with her, and I didn't say happy birthday. So then I came up with the idea. Okay, 3 things. I'm gonna get her favorite snacks. So she said, roll up to her favorite snacks. Then I'm gonna do a letter. Then I'm gonna make a surprise birthday video. So what was it? I did the letter already. I told you that. Then I started making the surprise video during lunch. But then the people I was trying to get weren't really available, so that sucked a bunch. But then what I realized was that rather than like sulk on that, I just moved on and said, okay, who can I get? So in doing my next period when I had free time, I finished my work quickly because it wasn't asynchronous. The teacher wasn't there, but we still had work to do. So I finished that work quickly, and I said, okay, I have 30 minutes to finish the French work, and I have 15 minutes to finish my biology homework, right? And then the rest of the time I'll use for my friend's birthday thing, the birthday video. So I actually stuck to the schedule instead of like, being just uncoordinated. I gave myself a strict deadline for each one and accomplished my task. And I was able to start recording the videos. So I got people. I even got the Father Tom, he's the priest of our school, to say happy birthday. So that was really nice. But yeah, and then the video got done by the end of school. I edited it, and that was really like, I don't know. I've improved as an editor a lot thanks to Project Phillips. So it's like it was really easy to put the video together, know where to get the audio, know what effects would look nice. That made me really happy. I was like, oh dang, this doesn't even take more than 30 minutes. I think it took 20 minutes actually. Then finally with Technical Manager, I don't know. I feel like I've characterized how well I do something by how hard it is, right? If I feel like if I'm doing something and it's really easy, then I'm doing a bad job. But today I realized I'm just getting good at the thing, really. So it's like compared to other marching band games, it was like, okay, I have to run a bit more. I have to carry more load. But now I was just thinking, like I was being smart with how I did stuff. So if I did have to carry something now, I'll put on the truck. So then I could have more. I could basically be more efficient. Also, I like. Okay, I'm gonna give it a scenario. So, for instance, the game was wrapping up when I told you they were 1 point below, right? And I thought there was 26 seconds left. I was like, okay, I guess we might lose. So typically when the game ends, Martin might have to head out immediately, right? So I had to take the vibraphone out, right? And usually that's at the end of the game. So I started taking the vibraphone out because I didn't even check what was going on there. I was like, okay, the game is about to end. Then I stopped and said, but what has it ended yet though? Because there was still 26 seconds left and it wasn't clear. And I was like, okay, the old me would have said, okay, just go ahead, which have caused some problems because if I went ahead, I couldn't have come back to help them with the other stuff because I couldn't leave the vibraphone by itself and I would be locked outside the school. So I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, rather than just act impulsively, I'm going to go back, I'm going to drop the vibraphone back, check this current situation at hand, and then move from there. And that's what I did. And it turns out the game wasn't ending. There was still a couple minutes left because we got back basically. But yeah, I don't like that, but yeah, it was way too hypers. But yeah, I don't know. It's just nice to see how I've grown as a person and see, because you never really notice these small changes in yourself until like it just builds up, which I found interesting. It's like, I don't know. It's just nice to grow as a person and just see how far you've come. Because I think I berate myself by saying, anytime I make a mistake I've made before, I keep on saying, oh, you haven't changed. Like that's one of the things I do. That it's a negative thing, right? But it's nice to acknowledge my own growth and say, oh wow, you've changed. And if you've changed this much, you can improve by much larger margins, essentially. So yeah. Besides that though, I have nothing else to say, so have a great day.